Every golfer wants to hit it longer, and let's be honest, there's no better feeling than being able to smoke that driver straight down the middle. Just imagine that effortless power, solid contact, and watching the ball just continue to fly in the air. But if you've noticed a frustrating drop in distance, but your swing feels fine, you're not alone. The worst part, it's likely being caused by one hidden mistake in your swing that most golfers don't even realize they're making. So in today's video, I'm going to be revealing exactly what that mistake is, why it's ruining your distance, and more importantly, how to fix it with a simple adjustment that can instantly unlock more effortless speed and power into your golf swing. So for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. I'm Harry, a golf teach professional, posting content every single week just like this to help you lower your score. So consider clicking that subscribe button down below, as it helps me produce more content like this, and it's also completely free to do. So to start off this video, let's hit two golf shots. Let's hit one being the mistake that we see, and the other one being what we want to be applying into our golf swing instead. So that one wasn't the best of shots at all, well to the left. And that was a much nicer hit, going 3-2-5. So just taking a look at those two videos then, either side of the screen, you'll notice one thing in particular that changes as soon as I start my downswing. And this is all to do with my trail foot, my right foot during that downswing. On one of them, the before video, the foot lifts up a lot earlier than the after video where it stays down for much longer. And lifting the right foot up too early in your downswing is what's costing you distance. Now, although this is getting you to really fire those hips in the downswing, when I do this movement here of lifting my foot up, it's causing my right hip here to push towards the golf ball. It's causing my upper body to extend upwards out the way like this here. So as I make my way down towards the golf ball, because there's not much room here between my hands and the body, I've got to throw this club head out to hit the golf ball. And you can see from there, I've got no chance unless I pull everything in. So as soon as this trail foot comes upwards too early, it's limiting the amount of space we can create for our arms to deliver the club to the back of the golf ball. Think of it this way, if we were able to generate speed from elsewhere and make our way into the downswing without lifting this trail foot up sooner, we'll lift it up later, look how much more room that's giving me here to bring the club down to the back of the golf ball. A lot more room, and that's where we're going to get the consistency from, and also improving that distance as well. And I know what you're probably already thinking, well, players on tour just like Justin Thomas, well, they swing in a way that they bring their right foot upwards as they make their way into the downswing. They get this a little bit of extension in the downswing. How are they able to produce so much power from this consistently and hit them straight down the middle? But why are you recommending to us that we shouldn't be doing that? Well, think of it this way. Justin Thomas trains every single day. He is very flexible and he's very mobile in his golf swing. So as soon as he makes his way into the downswing, he is able to do one thing in particular that most golfers aren't able to do. He's able to create a huge amount of separation between his lower and upper body. So if we can create loads of separation between the lower and upper body, taking a look from the side on view as well here, I've got a lot of room now to hit the golf ball. But if we haven't got this separation or the ability to separate the shoulders from the hips, the shoulders during the downswing are going to follow the hip movements. So as soon as the hips start the downswing, as this trail foot lifts up, the hips start to move, the shoulders are going to follow, and there you go, that throws the club head back on the outside. We've got to conjure up something last minute. So for those of you out there at the moment that are a little bit older, less mobile, less flexible, we've got to be finding a way that's going to suit your physical capabilities to help you hit the golf ball much further. And this is by simply keeping this trail foot down for longer by using more forces from the ground. Now, the steps I want you to do to help you keep this foot down for longer is simply swing up to the very top of your golf swing. I want you to keep your body nice and closed for this second part, but simply allow yourself to squat down into this trail side. At first, it's going to feel like you've rotated up to the top, and then you're squatting and almost shifting further away as you make your way into the downswing. When you do this all in one motion, it's going to be fairly neutral as opposed to getting that shift away. This is just to exaggerate the pressure staying into this trail foot for longer. So the key for this trail foot here, adding the pressure for longer into this trail foot as we squat and start this transition at the downswing, that's going to really help you, because think about it. If there's more pressure in that trail foot, if we're squatting down into that side, as we're bringing this golf club down, it's going to be much easier to keep that trail foot down for longer, especially if we're so focused on keeping everything closed. So as I do this movement here, you'll notice a couple of things are happening. When I get to the top and I start this squatting sensation, yes, I'm keeping my hips closed, I'm keeping my shoulders closed. I'm also ensuring that my lead shoulder is staying in front of me here. Rather than hiding behind my head, it's staying in front of my head. And this is just encouraging the club to shallow out a little bit more, because when you are so used to pushing this trail foot early upwards, it's obviously going to force you to throw the club out. So we've got to make sure we're giving yourself a method to bring this club down. Well, if we're keeping this shoulder in front of us, that's going to keep everything closed. As I bring myself into this squatting motion here, into this trail side, it's bringing the club on a more shallower angle. And then from here, we can allow this pressure to push off from this trail foot, and that's going to eventually then start to lift up. But you can see at the moment of impact here, my foot is ever so slightly lifted off the ground. But how much room I have here to freely hit that golf ball. Way more room than this action here. Now, before we dive into how you can apply this into your golf swing rather than in steps, building this up into your all-in-one motion swing, I just wanted to let you know that I do offer in-person and online coaching. So if you are interested in seeing more information regarding this, the links are in the description of the video if you would like more personalized coaching to suit your golf swing. Now, what you have to remember with this is not squatting during the backswing, not squatting too early, not pressing into the ground too early. This is going to feel like a squat into this trail foot, of course, when you make your way into the downswing, but we do not want this to happen during the backswing, because if we're going to do this in the backswing, now the golf swing works in reactions. So if we do this in the backswing, we're going to be pushing up and away during the downswing. And that's not going to be any good, because this foot's going to lift off too early, then we're going to be limiting that room again. We just want to ensure, just a little bonus tip for you here, is that as you make your way into the backswing, we are actually trying to stay tall. We're trying to stay very tall as we make our way into the top of the backswing, because that's going to give us the room now to press down, to squat down, and then push back up and through. So just dead simply, I'm going to move my club a little bit ahead of the golf ball so you can see this from all the camera angles, even the side-on view here. We're just thinking up to the top, feeling this almost extension upwards and rotation upwards to the top of the golf swing. Then we're pressing down into the ground, into this trail foot. Then we're going to push off that trail foot forward as we allow this rotation to take place of the body. So up, down. That was me doing that, of course, in slow motion, what felt to me like slow motion. Now I'll probably take that shot there, considering that I was able to do that very, very slowly. But if we were just to replay that now, what you will see is that extension, that upward motion, the lift into the backswing, the squat down, and the turn through. Now, to increase the speed and to help you add even more distance to this, we want to be relaxing our arms. I see too many golfers make the mistake also of tensing their arms during especially the driver golf swing. Any golf swing in particular, the driver swing. Now, if we can stay relaxed and allow this club to swing freely on the backswing, downswing, all the way through to finish, just imagine how much more speed we can implement into the back of the golf ball. So I'm going to now increase the speed, increase the momentum of this golf swing, but also let my arms freely swing as opposed to focusing too much on positions. That was definitely a much better hit, and it's gone a very long way. Could that reach the green here? That is the longest drive I've hit all morning at 346 yards. Now I understand that a lot of you golfers will struggle to get those sort of numbers, but if you do practice and implement this, you're going to see way more distance. We're talking as much as 20, 30 yards more into your driver golf swing by simply feeling those three motions of turning up to the top, squatting down, pressing into this trail side, and then simply pushing off this foot here all the way through to finish. So if you have come this far and have enjoyed this video, be sure to click that subscribe button, as there is lots more content coming your way, and be sure to go ahead and give this a try and let me know how you get on by commenting down below. Don't forget to check out all the links in the description below for my in-person and online coaching, and be sure to check out any of these two videos over here on the right hand side of your screen if you're looking for more great tips just like this one.